and welcome to another video tutorial from Biswa's coaching. My name is Biswa, your online tutor. So today I am going to discuss about the acidic nature of DNA. Why DNA is acid. Okay, so you know DNA is made up of 4 nucleotides, that is adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. But often I see the student do confuse with the term nucleotide and nucleobase. Nucleotide is made up of, if I consider the nucleotide, then nucleotide is made up of one or more phosphate group, then one ribose sugar, and then one nucleobase. That is actually the nitrogenous base, nitrogen containing base. So we say that nucleotide is adenine, but we actually differentiate the nucleotide from adenine and guanine, and from guanine to cytosine and more, by their nucleobase, because all other components are same. So if I consider adenine nucleotide, then there is nucleobase adenine plus ribose sugar plus phosphate. If I consider GCT, they are made up of G nucleobase, C nucleobase and T nucleobase plus ribose sugar plus phosphate. So we generally use the term nucleotide with ATGC. That means we differentiate the nucleotides based on their nucleobases, but nucleobase and nucleotides is different. Okay, so now we all know nucleobase is nitrogenous base, nitrogen containing base, that means basic in nature. So why DNA altogether is acidic? How is it possible? Because you know DNA is made up of double helical structure, made up of double helix. Now if I say that within this double helix there is nitrogenous base, these are the nitrogenous base or nucleobase inside this DNA. See, if I see the core part of the DNA which is not exposed outside, then it is made up of nucleobases, and between two nucleobases of 2 helix or 2 strands is bonded with hydrogen. Okay, so there is a hydrogen bond between 2 nucleobases, but these are inside of the DNA, core part of the DNA. But if I consider the outside, that is exposed outwards, the outside of the DNA is made up of sugar and phosphate only. There is no base. The nucleobase protrude inside. Okay, so if I consider the backbone, then we can see the backbone is made up of only phosphate and sugar. This is the ribose sugar, this is phosphate, and between 2 nucleotides there is a phosphodiester bond. This is a covalent bond. This is not a non-covalent bond like hydrogen bonding between 2 nucleobases. This is called non-covalent bond, and that is weak interaction, but this is a strong interaction between 2 nucleotides. So this is the backbone. So backbone is made up of phosphate and sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar. Okay, so this is the 5 prime of ribose sugar. Okay, so this is the 5 prime. That is, if I consider this is the end, there is no such other extension of nucleotide and there is no such other phosphodiester bond. So this is 5 prime end. Okay, so this end is made up of phosphate, and phosphate is negatively charged. So negatively charged means it acts as deprotonated form or high proton acceptors. So we all know the proton acceptors are acidic. So because of this phosphate group which behaves like acid in the backbone of DNA, that is why DNA is acidic in nature. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Now in addition to that, I just want to show that that this is called 5' end, because there is only phosphate but there is no phosphodiester bond. So we can read a DNA sequence from its 5' end towards the 3' end. And if I say to read the DNA sequence from the reverse form, then you can see from 3' end, you can read from 3' end to the 5' end. Okay, so 5' end is made up of phosphate and 3' end is made up of OH. Okay, this is ribose sugar. If that OH is bonded with the next phosphate of the next nucleotide, then this is the phosphodiester bond. But there is no such phosphodiester bond. That is why it is remain as OH. And so this is the 3' OH and this is 5' phosphate. We generally use this term. Okay, so this is, and because of this phosphate, this is acidic in nature. And why it is called deoxyribose? So you know this is ribose sugar. So if I consider only the ribose structure, okay, here is suppose base, nucleobase or nitrogenous base, and okay, so this is the ribose sugar structure. So here you can see there is 2 OH. Okay, but if I consider the ribose sugar of DNA, there is devoid of this OH but presence of only H at the 2' position. That is why it is called deoxy. There is devoid of oxygen. That is why it is called deoxyribose. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you. I will describe more details about DNA structure when I will describe everything related to Watson-Crick model of DNA. And now you know this A. This is the only the nitrogenous bases structure. This is the A. A and G are double ring structure. There is double ring. That is why they are called purine. Purine nitrogenous base are double ring structure. But if I consider thiamine and cytosine, as you can see, this is nitrogenous base. So nitrogen is present. That is why it is called nitrogenous base. And if I consider the thiamine and cytosine, then you can see there is only single ring is present. That is why they are called pyrimidine. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thanks for now. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. And don't forget to share it with your friends. Thank you guys. Bye.